If you want more FIFA content from me, I'm now uploading exclusive videos to Patreon. The link for that is down below. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com. And of course, you can use the code TVM at checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to 6 o'clock content. Yesterday was a weird one. There was a card that I know a lot of people liked the look of. It was too expensive. They didn't really boost it enough in terms of weak foot and skill moves. That was Biani, of course. But yeah, there were a few people out there who thought that it would still value for coins. And if that's the case with any SBC that comes out and I say, oh, it's not worth it, ignore me. That's just my opinion of what I think. If I don't think it's worth me doing it, then I'm not going to do it. But if you think, no, I think it's worth it, then yeah, you crack on. Now, I saw in the code a couple of hours ago that there should be at least an SBC that guarantees either a FUT birthday, a winter refresh, or a shapeshifter, which I think is a bit poor in terms of... that'll be a bit poor because I think it should be only a FUT birthday card, or there should be a player pick rather than a pack to give you one of each, and then you choose which one you want if they're going to go down that road. Now, of course, it needs to be cheap for us to want to do it, but that's if it's even a thing. It might not even exist. It might just be in the code ready for another day. Nope, here it is. So, FUT 16. Yesterday I criticised this, and I stand by it. I don't think it's worth it. Absolutely horrendous SBC. This, however, 84 plus rated player for an untradeable card, sure, but still, if my voice sounds really dodgy, in yesterday's 6 o'clock content, I did mention that I just went for a run. My chest is shocking from that run. Oh, God, speaking of shocking. My chest has not recovered. So, they want an 80 rated team, which is more likely to be an 81 rated team because there is a brick slot. Do they still call them brick slots? I think they do. 9 nationalities, or nationalities 9 max, I should say. Players from the same league, maximum 3. And then players from one club, max 1. Rare players, minimum 5. So, that's not a difficult SBC. It's just a little bit like an 81 rated team. Then again... this is an 83 rated team. Okay, it's capped at 91, but there aren't that many cards above 91. I'd love to know whether you can get icons in this. I'm guessing you can't, otherwise people would be rinsing them, surely. So this is the FUT Birthday Party Bag. So, exchange a squad for a FUT Birthday Team 1, Shapeshifters or Winter Refresh players. So it's not even, and again, this was in the code, it was described, but it's not even... a case of, we'll do this and you could get Van Dijk, or you could get some of the other ones. Like Team 2 is so much better than Team 1 for FUT Birthday, but they've not allowed you to do that. Whether they, in a couple of days, say, look, FUT Birthday Party Bag 2, and you get Team 2 as well as Shapeshifters and Winter Refresh, I'm not sure, but it is 100% EA's way of saying, look, here's something awesome and different, which it is, but also at the same time, you've got a high chance of packing something that isn't actually worth that much, because none of the Winter Refresh cards are worth opening a pack for or completing an SBC for, and only half, well, not even half, I would say a fraction of the Shapeshifters are worth it. I'm not going to sit here and name names, but there are an awful lot of Shapeshifters that just aren't worth your time to complete. And of course, FUT Birthday Team 1, there's only really 2 or 3 from there, Hazard and Mbappe, and I think there's one other that I'm not remembering the name of. This needs to be affordable. I don't have a price in mind for it, to be honest, so I don't really know what I'm hoping for, but it needs to be relatively affordable for me to consider doing this. Is that too expensive? In my opinion, yes. I think it is. And I'm not hating for the sake of hating. I probably will complete it for the sake of the video, to be fair, but I do think that's too expensive. So, 1 Team of the Week player and an 86 rated team. So, that is the FUT Birthday Party Bag SBC complete. I had Aranguiz in the club anyway. I hate that Tolisso car with a passion, so I'm actually glad to get rid of it. I packed 89 De Gea. I think he's untradeable, as well as Emmanuel Neuer untradeable, and that Inform is untradeable as well. So, It hasn't really cost me an awful lot. I've literally spent 11,000 coins on Jamie Vardy's 85. Could probably have done it cheaper, but again, in the interest of content and time, I just wanted to get it done. So, I would assume that's the only content we've been given today. The FUT Birthday Party bag, as well as this FUT 16 pack, which I will complete imminently. Oh, never mind. We've got a Rodrigo as well. So, Rodrigo Moreno... 2 requirements. This is a 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. Ooh, it's a little bit annoying, that. I would love to have it been the other way around. I know a lot of people won't care, but I'm sort of really into using skills these days, so would have really enticed me to do it were it 5-star skills. High, medium work rates. That's a solid card. It really is. I mean, he's got very good short passing for a striker, unbelievable pace and acceleration. He's got decent agility. His balance is a little low, but that's not a problem. 90 reactions, ball control, dribbling. I like that. Good physicals as well. Good strength. Very good finishing across the board. Little chem style. Bump that up into the 90s, maybe even 99. And you've got yourself a very capable striker. 6 foot might go against him, but... I mean, I had fun with Cordoba earlier, and he's like 6'2", and he's got a stocky body type, and he was a lot of fun. To be fair, the reason he was a lot of fun was his 5-star skills. Rodrigo doesn't have that in his locker, but that's irrelevant. I do still like that card. Again, 2 requirements. Let me guess, 84, 85? I actually wouldn't be surprised, because this is there for the rest of the game. I've changed my mind. I don't think it's going to be an 84, 85. I think it's going to be two 85s. Maybe even an 85 and an 86, purely because it's there forever. 85 and an 86. And I swear, I haven't looked. I know a lot of you are, he looked. He knew. I swear on my life, I did not look before I recorded it. Now, if that was there for 4 or 5 days, I'd probably be arguing that it's a little bit too expensive, as it's there forever. I know. Why does that make a difference? It makes a difference because you can grind towards it over time. It's not something you need to rush out and do and probably overspend because you don't have the items in the club right now. It's something that you can do over time. So something you can pick untradeable rewards for on Thursdays. Use your red picks in if you're not interested in putting them into the 86 plus upgrade or using them or whatever. And of course you can do Sudamericana, Libertadores, SBCs, and the rest of the league SBCs as well. Grind towards it, and it shouldn't cost you an awful lot. Prime mixed and a rare mixed, terrible packs. To be fair, I ignore the packs these days. I do still think that's a shade too expensive, but I think it's a good card, and I think that because it's there forever, it's respectable, and I don't mind it. I'm not against that SBC. I'm not going to complete it today, but I'm not against that SBC. I can definitely see why people would be interested. Now, speaking of interested, I am interested in packing my Pizzy. So, without any further ado, let's complete FUT 16. That is the FUT 16 SBC complete. Now, I mean, is that overkill? You'd think so, but unbelievably, no, it isn't. I can't really lower that anymore. So, you are having to use a fair few high-rated cards. I've got an 83 in there, for crying out loud. So, let's hope we do get something a little bit better than just a Pizzy. Right, so just to sum up before we end or sort of open our packs and things, this is a touch on the expensive side. Now, is it worth it? I don't know, maybe. If you've got the stuff in the club and you don't have to go spend an awful lot of money to do it, yeah, why not? I mean, it's currently coming in at around 8 to 9k. Could be a little bit cheaper, but at the end of the day, I think it's worth rolling the dice. This, however, this is not worth it because this is just too expensive. I think it should have been an 85 rated team with an inform if they need be, but I mean 86 with an inform is pushing it. That is currently coming in at around 185, 200,000 coins. You are going to need to pack something substantial from this to make that worthwhile. Now, I've used the majority of what I had in my club. The only coins I actually spent was the 11k on Jamie Vardy. So in my mind, I've not really spent money on this, and I've done it for content purposes. Do I recommend you to do it? I mean, again, if you've got it in the club and you get enjoyment out of it, regardless of what you get, sure. But if you are doing this, banking on getting something useful, I wouldn't bother. I'd be very surprised if they didn't release a FUT Birthday Team 2 style version of this as well. although it is EA, so you never know. Is this worth it? I mean, this is very expensive. Again, this is coming in at around 3 to 325. I think because it's there forever, like I said, it's worth it, in a sense. There are definitely cards on the market better than that for the money, sure. But because it's there forever, you can grind it. If you're going to go do and spend all the coins on it to get it built from scratch, then no, it's not worth it. But if you just over time build towards it, then I can definitely understand why you'd get your value out of it. But yeah, don't do as I do, watch what I do, because I don't think either of those realistically are worth it. This is definitely worth rolling the dice for, though, this 84 plus, because this isn't going to cost you more than 10k. Oh, it's a board. It's not a walkout. So that instantly means that it wasn't worth it, regardless of which board this is. It's going to be Neto. To be fair, that's an 85. Yeah, 85. 85. Not a terrible one, because he is desirable because of links for SBCs and such. I mean, I know I can't sell him, but if you were to go and buy him, he's going to cost you 15k. So that's not actually that bad. I've, technically speaking, made money on this. So even though I didn't get a walkout, I've done relatively well from that one, even though I can't sell him. This is what it comes down to, though. Honestly, I can see, and there is a little game I want to play, and this is going to give you a bit of a fit when we first look over to it. But just before we open it, there's this going round. Every single card from Foot Birthday Team 1, all the shapeshifters, and all of the Winter Refresh cards. We're going to stop it, and that is the one we're going to get. Ready? If I get him, that's cursed, and B, I'll be disappointed. Right, let's just avoid Guerrero. I stopped it a second ago, and it landed on Ake, so whichever way you look at it, this is not going to go well. I'm literally looking for Hazard or Mbappe here. I mean, I can't think of it. Maybe Lucas, shapeshifter. Let's get into it. I don't think it's worth doing, but if you've got it in the club and you are crazy and want to gamble, then why not? It's going to be a Foot Birthday, okay. Oh my god. Oh, it's Mahrez. Okay. For a second I thought, ooh, a Tal. It's not a Foot Birthday. It's a shapeshifter. Foot Birthday has the same. I'm guessing they just dropped the same. Or was it the same colour? I don't know. Who cares? I got Mahrez. Is that worth it? Now, probably not. He needs to be 200,000 coins for this to have been worth it, realistically. Yeah, okay, well, I've done well there then. I had no idea how much he was worth. I've done well. I would imagine he's going to plummet in price once people start packing him. But considering that SBC is roughly coming in at 200k, I've packed a player for 300k. Technically speaking, I'm 100k up on the deal. So yeah, I've done well there. I'm happy. It sounds stupid because when I packed it, I thought it might have been a Tal. Now, a Tal was expensive at one point. He is currently going for even more. If it was a Tal, I would have been even happier. I was confused. I didn't know. There's too many cards, too many promos. I had no idea who it was. When I saw Cam, I actually thought, oh my god, it's Budaboos. I don't know if that guy's got a special card this year. But no, I apologise. No, he doesn't. I apologise for my reaction. That is actually a win. If it was a Tal, it'd be an even bigger win because he's on PC, he's actually 645k. That would have been a huge win. But I'll take Mahrez. I'm definitely happy with him. We can maybe do a little review out of him as well. He does look like a really good card, to be fair. Great ball control, dribbling, balance, agility. Decent finishing across the board, quite pacey. He's got the 5-star skills. I'm a big fan of that high-low work rate. So that looks like a really good card. I'm even happier now. 4-star weak foot as well. And he's central. Big fan of that. Yeah, very happy despite the initial reaction. Let me know in the comments who you managed to get out of that. He'll actually work straight away. He'll go straight into this team, won't he? If I just do this, get rid of him, and then whack, do that, and then yeah, just pop him in there straight away. Job done. There we go. Happy days. He fits with Kem. I like it, and I can use Ramsey and Bale at the same time. Not bad. Do I think it's worth it? Still no. I think you need to be extremely lucky to hit one that is going to be worth more than what that SBC costs. But like I said, if you've got it in the club and you want to gamble, sure, roll the dice. Let me know in the comments what you've got, or hit me up on Twitter, link down below as well. If you have enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.